Hello and welcome. I just wanted to do a bonus stream because I could. Do 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 do. Yeah, nah. We'll do the crux at a different time. Like, it isn't like crazy hard, but I am not doing great on it. Okay. Dream Hyper Bunny Hop. Do I need a dash up here? No? No. Okay. Ah, okay. GM. Still feels weird that I'm in Grandmaster at all. But, you know. Oh, are these pixel perfect, or are they just close? This is not an easy. I think I get why this map was yellow. Like, oh, that's a neutral, okay. But, like, it's one of those cases where I get why this map was yellow. I don't know. Like, it's not like crazy, not much easier than, say, Super Luminary. Honestly, I would probably put Super Luminary as harder. It's not much harder, but like they feel like they're in the same. But then again, like, that's just the fact that green covers everything from flipping lava layer and fractured iridescence, both of which are really easy. Why? Oh, right. Yeah, no, I need to get good at corner kicks before I go back and do the crux. Oh, goal. That's too high. All I know is that corner kicks are easier if you are crouched. Which is why, like, for dashed corner kicks, it's recommended that you do demo. I do love bunny. I do like bunny hops, actually. Like, these are not easy bunny hops. Okay. Is W not jump anymore? Really? Keyboard config. I get why people who are really good at the game would go, this is an expert level. It's very much so not. Oh, that's actually not even that hard. Okay. Oh, okay, that's a non-neutral. I actually like this way of, like, figuring out a room compared to the crux is gonna be a fun berry to return to. Can I remember to get a non-neutral? Oh, I have to get a crouch jump. Okay, that's why this is a crouch jump. Oh, okay. Because I was watching someone play this level and they were like, okay, you need to crouch to get enough distance. And it's like, okay, I thought that there was no benefit of crouching. I didn't think there was a single thing. Yeah, because if I don't crouch... then... Oh, right, okay. Alright. Oh, and then I have to do... Okay. I see what you're supposed to do here. This is funny. Can I please get it done right there? I'm fairly certain I'm impressed. Remember to... I literally pressed down. That is so hard. My decision to have demo and dash on the same hand, on the same finger, is stupid. BTW. Okay. Of course, I forgot about the start. So yeah, the main issue with having demo and dash, so I suppose like a lot of console players, controller players. Controller would be so weird in this game. I think the last game I played on... Last game I played on controller would have had to been... Hollow Knight when I connected the controller to my laptop. Oh, it's hard to remain engaged right now. I need to get my sleep a little bit better. I know the vibe that bunny hops like. Oh, I have to be at the top, okay. I was like, wait, what happened there? Yeah, I've seen this screen. And because it consists of inputs that I'm familiar with, I've, like, thought through the inputs. Like, not a single one of these inputs is unfamiliar. Whereas the triple corner kick is very, very unfamiliar. Oh, is that the noise of the electricity? Ba, ba, da. I love how this map is not does not have a lot of, what's the word? Hello, Skyla. How you doing? Welcome in. What you been up to? Welcome to a very atmospheric level. Also, I've kind of made the decision with the video game thing. I kind of want to do it as a Celeste mod because then I don't have to worry I actually have to design mechanics. I just have to put them together in a way that's interesting. Struggling to get the criteria for the message cap distribution right. Oh, right, because you have a message cap that's shared between all the channels. Oh, didn't get the non-neutral. Wait, that's a... Ah, I could have done that without needing to work... Oh, but... It's not really distribution. Ah, okay. Yeah. Ooh, Poultry Prison. Poultry Prison is so cool. It's just a game. I'm trying to think of like when would be a good day to do like a best around in Len stream. Cause I'm actually figuring out how like the basics of Len works. Mr. Grandpa's hit. I want to determine whether or not a channel is using PPBot way more than would be expected for their size and such. Interesting. That seems very difficult to figure out. Or the criteria. I guess would be basically. Let's see. What would be the relevant numbers? I think average chatters, which might be mainly be useful because it would let you know, like, who are like. Cost of the channel. Yeah. Like, my brain's just like, the best way to do it wouldn't it be just be like keep track of like how many people are in that channel who are participating in the game and how often do they do the thing. That type of stuff. One useful thing might be like if someone like is spamming it or just doing it too often. Yeah, lurkers. Yeah, that makes things hard. Because I'm fairly certain that most of my viewers are lurkers. Because I doubt there's, outside of like really small channels, there's not a channel that has 100% chat participation. The average cost is an average representation of the PPBot activity in the chat. It's basically keeping track of like whether there's an outlier of usage in a channel that normally doesn't use it a lot. Doesn't account for deviation. Interesting. That's kind of cool. I didn't press the second jump button fast enough, but that is a PB. That is a peep. That is a peep. Okay, so the channel causes a message can't be hit too often. Don't ask to mod the bot, so their channel messages have reduced cost. Is that how Twitch treats it? Interesting. Huh. Yeah, that seems more consistent. Mod isn't modded, the cost is 5 times as if it were modded. Whoa. So basically, like, if you have a lot more people in chat, you'll definitely have to mod the bot. That is hard because I need to make sure I don't turn around early. So the message cap is hit a lot. It makes sense to track if one chat is boosting this cap tremendously. Or perhaps multiple. Interesting. That's kind of cool. Why am I? I think I was getting like a dream jump instead. Yeah, I'm getting a dream jump. I can hear it. Yeah, because there's a big difference in sound between a dream jump and a dream hyper. Interesting. Why am I turning around into the spike? Oh. Hello, Maxie. How you doing? Welcome in. Sky was doing some background stuff on the poultry prison bot. Determine a chat using the bot too much. Yeah, It feels like the type of thing that would be a lot. It's really hard to determine before release. Release is probably the wrong word, but it's the best word I can think of. And I didn't hold down because I forgot about the fact that you need to be. Because what happens if you don't crouch is you bump your head. Let's determine chat using. Yeah, that. I mean, my best is just recommending people mod it by default, but really good. Never actually built muscle memory for Celeste. Oh yeah, it takes a lot to build up like muscle memory for particular tricks. Celeste is a lot of that. Didn't get the thing. Yeah. It kept switching keyboards. Oh, yeah, that can be hard. I was holding neutral. I must have just mistimed the neutral jump. Thanks for the hydrate. Did I forget to run pre-roll? Oh, well, that might be a problem. Reason. I forgot to run ads during the intro. We'll receive a notif. I pressed. Yeah, this is why space is not a great. Space is a pretty terrible jump key. For higher end play. It's kind of the same reason why like bumpers and triggers are not a great idea for that. They're reading a max cost prediction for each channel. The chat is hit. Every chat seen this will receive a notif. The max cost prediction being determined by a chat's average cost and a gross margin. Ooh. I like your fancy math. Yeah, okay, we did. Get rid of pre-rolls. I'm not sure either. This is the type of thing that's really hard, would be really hard to figure out, like, without, like, practical information. Like, without practical information, like, that seems really difficult to figure out. I love just how much harder this berry is than the rest of the map. I'm jumping too late. I was like, okay, I need to actually think about what I'm doing wrong. What I'm doing missing. Missing up the second jump with the corner kick. First time I was too low. Yeah. Yeah. I've had thoughts about making a mod, and now I'm like, Problem is, I don't know enough about Lens, so I probably should, like, actually figure out the basics of Lens first. Instead of being like, okay, I'll make a mod. What in the world is going wrong there? Yeah, okay, I'm not pressing the buttons at the right. Okay, I was like, what in the world? Ah, I did that. The bot with the highest cost. Okay, I was like, why am I sitting on? Okay, I need to get better at dream hypers. Okay, I actually got the thing. Was holding the wrong direction, but I actually got the thing. So it does appear that the reason why I wasn't getting that is that active and an inactive chat. The other one is exceeding their expected cost. They get a notice. Alright, so the more active one gets it since its cost is higher. Ooh. That's cool. You're at the technical side, like the technical side of the game thing. Which, oh. It's the type of stuff that I find super interesting and have absolutely. Okay, what the heck? I've been missing that. You think that should work? This is one of those things where it's like, do practical. This is where actually getting. This is the type of thing that will be hard to figure out whether it works until you actually have the bot. Yeah, neutral corner kicks are the one type of corner kick that I'm just not great at. Because they're really difficult to input. You have to remember to let go of the direction. There's no immediate flaw. Yeah, that's why it's like, okay. Okay. Why is it that now I can do this? If you actively built muscle memory using one keyboard? I don't know. I mean, I play occasionally on my laptop, and my laptop's controls are, like, similar but different than my keyboard. I mean, than the main keyboard. But, like, I definitely have more hours on the main keyboard. Okay. Since that was the one trick that was actually giving me bother. account for a channel's PB-bot activity. Ooh. I have a series of jokes there. All actually Celeste related. Because both of the toughest maps in SJ have abbreviations that are have initials that initiate to PP. Passion Fruit Pantheon and Pinball Purgatory, or Pummer, as people usually call it. Honestly, I don't know why Pummer isn't just called Pummer. Oh. PP! Hello, Avery. Sky was working on a poultry prison bot. How you doing, Avery? Welcome in. PP, they normally mean GMHS? Yeah. Also, yeah, a completely different topic. I've had the idea of like, well, I wanted to make a video game at one point, and then now I'm like, maybe how about instead just a Celeste map, so I don't have to worry about creating my own like tech and stuff. I could just put together tech I like into a theme that works. No, the problem is my current idea is some sort of kind of open exploration focused Celeste map, which I don't like. Which the only like Metroidvania one I've heard of is Secret of Celeste Mountain. Oh, this is so difficult. Am I delaying my jump too much? I think that's probably the reason why I keep messing that up. I'm dream jumping. But yeah. I don't know how well Celeste would work for a more open, especially since I'm like, okay, what tech would I end up using? Determining the growth margins. Ooh. Time for you to learn to do do more math. But yeah. Like, the reason why I know... didn't get far enough. But the reason I'm like, really hard Celeste open map, that seems like, doesn't seem like a great idea, is because, well, you have to make it so you can go two different directions in a lot of rooms, or have rooms have multiple routes through them, and multiple routes is really hard to do if you're trying to make something that's, difficult, because I want to include stuff like ultras and corner jumps and corner kicks, and my entire idea is like make it so that there's tight spaces and more open spaces, and each one has like a different set, and the tight and open spaces have different mechanical themes. The growth bars is really extremely important to get right now. Yeah. Yeah, this is the type of number that will be really hard. it's really hard to figure out without any, like, information on what. On that. But yeah, like, my entire idea is, like, you have, from the map, my map is a mix of, like, CPC, not CPCL, not near that hard. Did I go for the berries? I tried both of them, and then I went, no, we're gonna do these later once I've, like, gotten used to the mechanics and such. Hello, Abaddon, how you doing? So I was trying to figure out, figure out the number. I mean, growth margin should be the difference between the highest cost and the lowest cost and the last 100 costs of a given channel. Ooh. But yeah. And I'm thinking about maybe making a Celeste map in the same level. Ooh, what level are you in? Because I don't remember, sorry. About time to overtake the time I needed for EHS. Yeah. That's the thing I'm worried about, is that, like, by the time I get to the cracks, the cracked maps are probably going to take longer than EHS. At least most of them. Get the corn cake. It's so easy to just do a dream show. Okay, actually got that. God, drifting deep. Oh yeah, no, that map makes sense. And also, don't expect that to remain true for the reds. Or at least not all the reds, because drifting deep is significantly longer than any other map. Like, each room is... I didn't hold down. That way you exceed your max prediction cost only with a pretty large jump above the average. Oh, that's cool. Oh. But yeah, drifting deep is gonna take me a while, most likely, just because it's, what, 10 really long screens? Like, there's a decent chance that World Abyss takes less time. Despite the fact that World Abyss is or I'll say with Stellar Odyssey will probably take me a while because it has Theo stuff. 10 screens, 5 berries, yeah, 10. And it has one of the hardest berries. It has one of the harder berries in yellow. You know, I think the hardest berry. It probably has the hardest berries outside of Flipside. Because Cliffside has Crux. All the fast bubble heavy berries and drifting deep, basically. How does that make a jump? The largest big one gets a notif. Ah. Ooh. I like that's a really good way of, like, putting things together. The fast bubble berry? Yeah. That's especially the first fast bubble berry, because, like, the second one is, like, doesn't require the same amount of precision. Oh. I'm still not sure when would be a good idea to do a like stream to make my own level. Because I want to learn land. I figured out the basics today. I actually figured out, okay, that's how the room works. That's how placing tiles works. Now we're on to, how would I make a camera? Because that'll be the real hard bit, especially if I plan on doing anything resembling a more doing like a do I plan it and going with my idea of kind of Metroidvania-y, because I think that'd be fun and pain, because a big map that you have to like, not like crazy big, I would be like maybe like what, 20? Well, let's see, how many I'm trying to think of how like best would work to like I'm trying to think of how best would work to like put together a like, would you want a bunch of like fewer really big screens that have lots in them that you might go in and out of, or would you want lots of small screens? Small screens would have some advantages, I think, because let's see, I don't know, maybe perhaps a mix. Yeah, it's like you'd have to explore the map to collect some keys. It'd be rather basic. Just explore the map to collect keys to get to get the crystal heart to win. Like, that's the like bare bones of the map. And so it's like, if I wanted to, I could also add like add like a bonus thing if you wanted to get like a moonberry for like a true ending thing or whatever, but but like, yeah, that seems a bit much. But like, also my brain was like, okay, what would be a setting for would be a good setting for Metroidvania? Yes, and my brain immediately goes, Space Station! And it's like, yes, okay, so I have a lock on, my brain has a lock on Space War as a theme that exists. Though it would definitely not be Space War in the same vein as, like, Darkmoon Ruins. See, Darkmoon Ruins is it's a lot of secondhand horror. It's like, it's actually kind of, it's similar narration style to how, like, Lovecraft did his things, where you have Madeline being playing your main role, while everyone, as you read like the apocalypse logs and like the diaries and all that, like that's like the main thing of that map. Whereas like for mine, I just make it just vague. It just, hey, you happen to be in a space station. There's wide open spaces. There's more closed spaces. Taking like inspiration from like classic sci-fi. Because one of the common classic sci-fi ideas was like the big, like the ring world by Larry Niven, which is the inspiration for Halo, the Halo rings, or and other similar like big open space stations. And like having it be set in like a space that has like big open spaces where you might have to do like chained ultras and do some really fun new stuff, mixed with tight spaces where you have to do really precise stuff. I think could work really well. Where did I even... Okay, I'm not sure how that didn't work. I have no clue what happened there. But I just like the idea of, like, having it be... Just... You're in... It's Madeline. You're playing Madeline. You're in the empty space station. And have it just be mostly just... you exploring... And honestly, that's my... I'd probably start off with building it as... Hello, Olivia. How you doing? I'm currently a bit distracted by thinking of a map idea I have, which, basically, a big space station map is my idea. Big space station, kind of open map. With, with Metroidvania elements. Because I think it'd be funny. Ah, didn't get enough distance. Yeah. My basic idea is like you have big open spaces that are like the farms and stuff. That where you'd have to do stuff like chained ultras. You might have interior spaces where you have to do tight gameplay because tight more. I'm thinking chances are it'll end up being a Grandmaster level, most like just because I'm gonna be, and I'll end up being like, you know what? What's a chained ultra here? Let's have chained ultras and other things. Oh, you can red list this room. Oh, I didn't do it, or did it too early. Okay. Close. Let's remind myself of what I need to do. It's just... Dream Hyper. Making your own 3-star Heartless map. You actually have amazing gameplay ideas? Yeah. Chances are, like, I'll just... As I make the map, I'll become more and more skilled, and eventually I'll end up putting stuff that's, like, makes it go real hard. Eventually. He's like, half-stand to climb isn't that hard, but the problem is I don't know how to use that, so probably not a thing that'll be in the map, but like, I know that I like wall boosts. I like overclocks, I like all that. I like that, those mechanics are interesting, and so I wrote a list of, like, the main mechanics. It's like, it sounds like two different, like, ideas, but, you know. Yeah. My ideas are more like, chances are, when I actually start making the map, like, I'll start out with it as just, it looks like... I'll, like, probably start just using, like, Farewell and 7A start tiles as like the starting point, and then basically go from there. This is one of those things where it's like, how hard will this map be? I don't know. Anywhere between hard expert and low hard list. Most likely. Oh, right, I need to... It's in about an hour, I should take a break. After I beat the room, or die. brain, you don't do that between Dashless Plus and LXVI. Won't that be really hard to do? I think I want mine to be like... I really like Darkmoon Ruins thus far. Like, I don't know if I could get the input density high enough. And, like, I definitely want to try and avoid 1-frame inputs. And 2 frames, to be honest. I want the map to have a lot of, like, it's meant to be kind of open. Because the idea is, like, my basic idea is you're exploring the map to collect keys to get a crystal heart. Like, that's basically the gist of the map. And then, like, if you really want to, like, do more, there'll be optional berry rooms that are mini challenges, and also a moonberry, because I think a moonberry fits for, like, a Metroidvania thing as, like, a bonus thing you could maybe get if you really want to. I think it seems pretty fun. But yes, I should take a break. Dashless Plus Alex. Guys, that's... Oh, that's a level of difficulty I don't think I trying to think of any, like, thematic, like, modded mechanics that would work well for this type of thing. Let's see. I mean, I definitely want trigger spikes, because, like, that's one of the ideas is, like, exploring through that type of stuff. Honestly, I don't want to do a lot of writing, so chances are any horror elements, because I want it to be space horror, are going to be implied at best, because it's Madeline alone on a space station. I think that's plenty horrifying. Some ideas. Still trying to think of, like, what other things I could do for this. Yes, you could wait. I'm trying to see if you... Can I... I'm trying to see if you can... Wait, you want your map to be harder than LXVI? Lol. Yeah. I doubt that my map... Yeah, that... Oh, wow. I doubt that my map will end up being even close to... Because I don't really have any, like, gameplay ideas that would make sense to get it making it hard enough to get on the hard list. Considering what's required to be on the hard list. But there's a lot of, like, silly ideas I have for things. Most of it knew me. Knew me and... The hard bit would be making sure that the more Numi open maps spots making sure that those feel properly integrated with the more... Of course I messed that up. But integrated with the more closed space parts of the map. So I suppose it is a space station that has, like, the idea is, like, it's like some of the old 50s ideas of a space station, where it has, like... Went too far? Like, where it has the, like, big open, like, farmland and such. Deco! I included in the list of mechanics I wanted to require you to be able to know is corner jumps, because I was like, I really like corner jumps. Corner jumps are... still my favorite mechanic in the game. Didn't get high enough. I pressed jump too late, I think? I think that's what happened. I'm not sure what happened there. Oh, I know the main issue with having you doing it in LEN is that LEN doesn't have music. Also, I don't know how you'd make a... Okay, my brain is too distracted from the gameplay standpoint. It's like, some of these failures are because I'm having ideas. I'm having mapping ideas, and so I'm having a hard time focusing on the gameplay here. Interesting. How did I was definitely focused that time. Wait. I think it should be, how do you make something harder than LCI? Then again, I suppose it wouldn't be that hard. What the... Oh, the hell... Why... neutrals. And also, like, the big issue with my idea of it being a more open map instead of a linear map is... The make harder and longer room. El Himeo. Yeah, well, sure. That's the hard part with, like, more opens, is, like, making sure that you have difficulty. Because making it so that it actually makes sense that it's that instead of, like, 4. Price jump too late. I think part of this is just, like, I don't want to make 4 maps. I don't want to make, like, 3 maps. Probably 3, because I'd probably do, like, 3. No, my brain just wants there to be 4 keys. Huh. 4 keys that you have to get to the Crystal Heart. And my other half of my idea is you don't get to start knowing where the Crystal Heart is either. Just like everything else in it, you have to explore to find the Crystal Heart. Now the problem is that it would be very hard to make sure that however you hide it, you don't make it too mean. Like, berries being hidden a little meaner, I'm okay with, because berries are, like, optional. But, like, the Crystal Heart and the Moonberry, I think, would need to be, like... Well, actually, do I want more than just those 2? I mean, I, like, have the idea of having... I mean, I suppose... Depends on how many rooms I could design. And how long the rooms are gonna be. I don't think the rooms are gonna be super long. Probably. Well, the more closed-spaced ones might be more... Like the... You know what? I can't focus on this. Let's create a design doc. Let's keep the music going. But so I like this music, but my brain is like thoroughly distracted by this idea. I'll come back to this tomorrow. And when will I next try to make map? Maybe after I do. Maybe like on next Wednesday. Maybe. Perhaps. Map ideas? Actually write things down? Question mark? I don't know how helpful it is to write things down, but my brain is thoroughly distracted. Don't need to be recording now. Well... let's keep recording. I don't know, Oh, it doesn't know where Celeste is. Okay. Oh, I see where you need to go. I thought I told it where it went. Wait. Oh, wait. Was that on my laptop? Oh, I love the fact that he actually used the beta there. And also... Oh, no lag in the app. That's interesting. File. New. File. Save as. Room. Wait, why is the cursor not visible? Also, like, this is one of those things where I only did the bare basics. So, what would be a good, like... So let's just start with, like, learning how to make a room. Of course, why is the cursor not... How do I make the cursor visible? What the... Why is the cursor not... Want to be visible while I'm in the app while it's full screen? That's so weird. Okay, all the values seem pretty good for a start. Wait, why can't I make the room? Oh, did I not make a map? Wait. Oh, did I not do file? New. Room, add, create room. Oh, you have to name it. Okay. Ah, interesting. I just need, yeah. I mean, oh, did I create multiple rooms? Now the question is, how in the world do I... How in the world... let's delete these. How do you move this? His arrow keys don't seem to work. How do I... That doesn't help. You know how to move to the actual to the actual room visibility? Hold right mouse button to move around. Oh, right mouse button. I was thoroughly like, wait, no. Oh, I don't use right mouse button that often at all. My favorite thing is I looked in it's like, how do you do... How do you do to place like random stuff? You need to use this. Let's see. What would be a good like? Sci-fi. For test. How do I place? Why is the placing not work? This worked on the other one. Do I have a time? Oh, there. Why? Oh, why did that not load immediately? Okay, now let's go back to. This is weird. It actually does. It does make a good amount of sense. Wait, how do you place a spawn point? It would be my next question. Placement. Triggers. Would it be triggers or entities? It's called player. Player spawn point. Ah! Thank you. Player spawn point. So I want you to start in the middle. Go back to sci-fi. So I want the first section you're in to be a tight section. Meh. Meh, meh. Meh, meh. It's hard to work. Is there a way to swap? Oh, bucket. Bucket, maybe. Bucket, where would the one I want be? Lost levels. No, lost levels isn't right. Girder might be better. No girder, no. What would be better? Sci-fi works. This is honestly really a lot more intuitive than I remembered it being. Oh, I know exactly how I want this room to be laid out. Kind of I want this room to be a maze, so let's say I want an exit here. An exit. Maybe a bigger exit over... An exit over here. And an exit here. This, yeah, no, this is when I was still this is somewhat intuitive. I was like, I remember this making no sense. It's like, no, it makes a decent amount of sense. Problem is I have no instincts for how precise the setup is. Is there a way to... How do you, like, quickly erase things besides just switching to air? That doesn't look very fun. You don't know? So have you started messing around with your map idea? So I want a path that goes here. No, it can't be two. It can't be one wide vertically going down like that because you wouldn't be able to set it up. Yeah, I'll probably work on my own custom tile set. I just kind of want to have like a basic. My brain's like, no, the gameplay part is the part I want to focus on. Even though like story-wise, like it makes sense to have custom tiles, at least somewhat. Oh, tight corridors. Okay. Ooh, okay. I just realized I don't know how to make a corner jump setup. I think it would look like that, with spikes on both sides like that. where I don't have like the brain space for like how far specific things. Try to test it in game. How do you test it in game? Because I'm fairly certain there's a way, because I've heard about people testing this in game. I've heard about people doing that, and I have no clue how playtesting works. Save the file in the mod folder. Okay. In mods. Call it funny. Let's call it Lagrange. So it's enabled. I'm assuming it's enabled by default. Yeah, so I just need to exit this. Is it enabled by default or not? Also, I love the fact that it went. Wait, no, Lagrange sounds funny. Okay, it doesn't see it. Probably have to. I'll assume you have to restart Celeste. Yeah, my current idea is like there's an optional 6 jump up here. You can either do it as a 6 jump or as a corner jump. And I want to design it so that like it's like that's the type of stuff I don't want to do like super precise in many ways, but yeah. Also, like, this corridor is going to be covered in trigger spikes. So that'll be fun. Let's see. Manage installed mods is probably the best option. Enabled. Okay. This is annoying because whenever you're in something that wasn't full screened, it seems to not like it. So, like, okay, so presumably it works such that, like, whenever you make an update, you have to full screen it, get rid of the lag. Yeah, okay, that works exactly as I expected. So currently I have no camera triggers, but it does make sense that there'd be no camera triggers. This is a room the size of just the standard Celeste window. Honestly, I think the main thing I'd end up doing custom is music, more so than tile set, just because tile set is not a skill set. It's gonna be hard. Play test. What would be uncategorized, most likely? Yep. So the idea there'll be... Yeah, so screen transition there. Screen transition over there. Screen transition up. This would probably be a... So then there'd be spikes. Yeah, okay, that would be a corner kick. Corner jump. Because that works as a corner jump without the spikes. Oh, okay, I like that. Yes, okay. I hate the noise that these make, though. Okay, so that works as a corner jump setup. Oh, right, I should probably leave Celeste open just so I can... whatever. And then now I don't have to worry about... Okay, that is weird that that's how that works. Placement, entities... You probably want... You want spikes. Okay, there's a lot of different varieties of spikes available here. I just want default spikes. Facing up, I think. Huh. Interesting. How it works like that. Wait, how do you do... Oh, that's gonna be fun to figure out. It's kind of funny that spikes are separate entities like that. Each different one is a different entity. Right default. Oh, that's not what I meant. Okay, how do I... there's no delete. Okay. Or Control Z. That got rid of all of them. Great. That wasn't what I meant to do. Okay. I need to go to the bathroom. Not gonna run ads, but I do need to go. So I'll be back in just a sec. I kind of like that I have what's there. Right default. Wait, Wait, trigger spikes. Where are trigger spikes? Control C. Well, that was not what I meant, but sure. Want that to actually be doable. Not sure how doable that is. Trigger spikes. Trigger spike. I have no clue how trigger spikes work. Where's the single trigger spikes? Like the ones in LXVI. Or those ones. Is it just default trigger spikes here? I assume that these are... I assume these are the ones that I'd want. Da 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 dum. Wait, are these vanilla? Wait, because it doesn't have a helper. Are these trigger spikes vanilla? Are those vanilla? Because based on available evidence, they appear to be vanilla. Do 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 do. Actually, having there be a straight up option seems funny. Just have there be a option to go straight up. And then there's this space that I want to use for something. Oh, no, there is no straight up option. You have to go through there. Ooh. I have no clue whether this is good game design. I just know that I like the idea of, like, you have to crouch jump through here to go through there, or you can go this way. This is not... I'm not a game designer, so I have no clue how to make good. Make this good at all. I'll definitely be going back to doing... Actually, wait. I have a better idea. What if you have to... go... do that? And what would be fun... what would be a... how would I force you to do any tech? That's gonna be the hard bit here, I think. Maybe do it. We have a required spiked, required corner kick. Like, Oh, I have an idea. Spiked corner kick to get around there. This wall is all covered in spikes. I don't think this is good game design. I just think that this is funny. Where's spikes? Default. Left? Left default seems pretty reasonable for this wall. Saying, hey, no, you don't get to go up this wall. And then another set, right default. Don't know how these work. I don't think this will work, so let's go back to this to select air. Oh. Have to delete. Yeah, I think you need 2 tiles. So let's make that a little more lenient. Trigger spikes. No, it's just normal spikes. I have no clue what type of game design I'm doing. This is me being like, this is tight movement. You need to get around there. And we need to make it so you don't regain your dash here. Oh, let's make this core mode. That would be funny. I mean, it is space. Where would that be? Placement, entities. How would you make it? Oh. Where would I put this? Did I just put this trigger, like, across the start? Like that? And all of a sudden you just can't? That seems like my best idea. Okay. Entities. Where's trigger? Do 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 do. I feel like I'm just being mean with all the spikes I'm placing everywhere, but you know. That feels right. Down default. That just feels mean. Also, this is just that covers up so much, the trigger. So if you're okay, so you wouldn't have a dash here. So how would I need to make this actually doable. I don't think you can do a 6 jump here, so let's move. Is there a select option? No, okay. Wait, how do you get rid of spikes? Because... Oh no, that's annoying. Oh, there's selection. And then... Ba ba da 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 da. Make this actually playable. I don't think this is great. I still am like... I mean, it says this is my first map, and I haven't done any playtesting, so I'll probably be editing this a lot. I need the right attitude. The attitude being, this will get better. Down. Where's down? Down default. And where's trigger spikes? Up default. Okay, now we need to make this possible. Oh wait, no. It's possible because you can get out there without a dash. Okay. File, save. Let's open up Celeste. That should be possible. Crouch jump out, grab the wall, do a corner kick, grab the wall, get to the end. Like, it doesn't look great, but I think that's a start. Is a tight, small gameplay easier to design than more complicated, more like speedy gameplay? Just because you don't have to worry about camera triggers. Because I definitely am going to want like chained ultra rooms where you have to go and Neum. But that seems very difficult to do. Like, creating a good setup for that is going to be a pain in the butt. Also, we already have the name of the map, so it's the garage. So let's see, can you do this? Ah! I need to spam. Oh, okay, I see what you should do. Oh, okay. Might need to remove the bottom spike there, because that bottom spike. That bottom spike might be making this part just impossible. Oh, no, I can do this, okay. That's doable. If I can do it, people can do it, I think. This way might be the harder way, though. Ah! So that does appear to be doable, it's just I need to test it. Yes, that's doable. Okay, I kind of like that. Okay, so corner jumps are pretty easy to design. Can you... Ah, okay. Okay, so we'll want a respawn trigger here, so you respawn here instead. So yeah, okay. So the next question is, okay, so it's possible to get there without using your dash. So I need to force you to use your dash. Oh, okay. So how do I force you to use the dash? Well, that line in line doesn't seem too interesting. Maybe if I replace it and go... Maybe if I make... Try and think of what you could do here. So this star just seems pretty easy. Wait, what? Oh. That's a... are you supposed to do that without dying to the spikes? Okay, so I think I might have accidentally made it bad there. So this bottom bit is very doable. That middle bit seems impossible based on my skill set, so probably not a great idea to use it in a map I'm designing. Wait, how high do you go with your dash? There, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tiles? Got 9. Okay, that helps a little bit with designing this. Okay, so I like the going right path. It's a bit tight, but I think I like it. Going left is the bottom bit's fine. That top right corner needs reworking. I did not mean to. No. Research after just to get rid of that flag. Wait, no, no, I didn't want the flag to stick. Saving quitting will help. Do you know how to get rid of these flags? Do you remember how to get rid of the... Okay. Right now I don't need save states, I don't think. Y'all have any suggestions for this type of precision? Because I like the top right corner, so... Actually, wait, I like the top right corner, so what can I do like that for the for the top left? I love the fact that whichever screen, when I have full screen, is much easier to use. So I haven't had to use a dash yet. So I don't like this, so select all... Wait, no, I want to make a new selection. Maybe. And then delete. Ah, so that's how you do that. So I'm trying to think of how I'd make... So I want to keep the walls. So I kind of like having the two wide walls over there. I'm trying to think. Wait. Wonder where moon blocks are. Like making a block a moon block. Because I might end up wanting to use those. So I don't know. I'm trying to think of what would be funny to force, like, mechanic-wise. I'm just... keeping this interior portion pretty simple as just tight corner jumps, tight corridors, and climb jumps. So what else would be funny? Oh, right. Take inspiration from the map that inspired you to do the tight spaces. Required actual use of tech. So how do you make it? Oh, just use regular spikes and require it to actually make it so that the tech is needed. Control Z? So use regular spikes to force the tech I want to be used. So could I make it so you have to do... I could actually probably make it so that you have to do like a hyper or a super somewhere here. So how would I force a super or something? This is actually the hard part, figuring out how to make it so you have to use tech. Because like this tech, I kind of understand how you'd make people use. How do you do that in a way that makes sense to force like a hyper? Wait, couldn't you just do... No, because... Oh, I know. Tight space. I have an idea, but I don't think it's a great idea, but I think I have an idea. See, is that doable? Like, is this doable as a hyper? Would be my current question. Then when you want... That's kind of a boring hyper. Trying to think of what to do here, because this is... I'm still on the... it's hard to put this stuff together. Selection. Yeah, let's delete that. Those trigger spikes and go back to brush. Do y'all have any ideas for how, like, what like tech would make sense for this? Because right now, basically, the idea is that over this way is more tight gameplay. More of this stuff. Over this way is more open gameplay like this, and I want to, because basically this is meant to be kind of an more open idea. Like you might go this way and go through like a couple rooms of tight gameplay, and eventually reach an open space over there. This way it gets you to open spaces earlier, but they'd interconnect up here as well, and there'd be... It's meant to be interconnected. This is meant to introduce you to the mechanics I want to encourage. So do y'all have any ideas? Because this is... interesting. Yeah, I have no ideas for this corner, so... keep it as... So now I have two gameplay elements that I've been using. This and this. So maybe if I... for future rooms this way, combining these two elements. For the tight rooms, combining these two elements might make sense. Okay, let's save. Oh, right. How do I... I want to change the music. Oh, the room is where the music is. That's interesting. Actually, I kind of like this music for like a map that's where you're kind of isolated in this. It's like this is at least a good starting point for music wise. interesting. Trying to think. Oh, I don't have an icon. That's gonna be fun to figure out. So I would save this and restart Celeste. Da, 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 da. But yeah, like, I'm taking inspiration from basically two sources. I really like the more Yumi gameplay of like Ultra Difficult or Heart of the Storm, which is why I'm gonna include Chained Ultra sections. But also, I really like the idea of the tight gameplay of like a CPCL. Not like I don't want to do the same type of thing, but like taking like, okay, I really liked one Dark. One Eye Dash was just pretty fun. Those mandatory 6 jumps are always hard, but I think I think it could be enjoyable to include at least like 1 6 jump in the map. Like, the idea is that the intro room is one of the smaller rooms, just because I think it works well that way. Having the rooms just get bigger the further out you go. And there'll be like some exterior points. Some like, oh, there's this, like, and whether a room transition leads to, whether a room transition leads to a berry or just to more rooms that might lead to a key. And the key might be for one of the keys that you need for the heart, because there's a few keys for that. Or it might be one of the keys you need for the to get to the moonberry space. Obviously, I want, basically for heart, I want you to explore most of the map. And for the moonberry, I want you to explore all of the map. Which will require doing some tight movement, which I think... Like, the tight movement works best for, like, more open rooms with multiple exits, whereas the Yumi gameplay works really well for rooms that move you between, like, regions of the map. Basically. Playtest. Lagrange. And yes, I made the decision it's called Lagrange. Wonder if you can hyper there. I've already playtested the area to the right. That is tight, but very doable. Without using your dash, because you need the dash to get to the other side. Unless you want to do a 6 jump. I wanted to make it, I moved it slightly to make the 6 jump actually possible, I think. Oh, so that's why this type of gameplay is hard, because it's not just simply moving left and moving right. Can you get over... Okay, so that's too many spikes. How big... How... I wonder how many spikes you can hyper over. That actually might be something I need to test. So where am I dying? I want to see where I die. Oh, I forgot to put the room. Forgot to put this because I need to have a spawn trigger here. Most of the way, I died. Let's see, where did I die at that time? Like, okay, so probably get rid of like the 4 spikes at the end. Okay. Also, this is the worst part about the way I'm recording, because I'm using screen capture. Due to the fact that for some reason screen capture okay, but let's delete those. Oh, spikes are... Oh, I hate that. That is annoying. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna be manually messing around with spike stuff. I'm gonna have to place each spike individually, I think. That's gonna be fun. So, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's say 6. Force you to use your dash, get you over here. Then you need to go up here and go. Then we want to make this maybe. Oh, I had an idea. Can't you jump between? Okay, I have a question. Can you jump between walls while crouch jumping? I'm fairly certain you can. Can you? No, I don't think you can. Okay, so that is not an option. Where? Oh, right. F11 to make this actually not. That is the weirdest thing. Will that be doable if I put those spikes there? Okay, save. Actually, I think the main issue with this music as like a map music is that it's really it's a lot more repetitive than you'd probably want for a map. Like that specific music there is perhaps a little too repetitive. But yeah, I definitely Lagrange. I think you can guess why it's called Lagrange. If you know anything about like space stuff. Faster, that's high. That you can do that. Get to that gap at the top. So yeah, some rooms are going to be more linear than others. The start room is definitely going to be a junction room. Don't know how I'm going to like organize things and how big. The main question is going to be where do I put the crystal heart? Like, where do I do that? So you can, and then... Oh, right, didn't climb jump there. I was like, what happened there? So the fun bit will be when I actually get... Okay, that does work. So that does force you to use your dash. Okay. To get up here, you get introduced to two different things. Oh, okay. I like that. This room will need to be, like, polished. But I like this as a start. So let's add a screen transition. Da, 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 da. Oh, how do you place... Oh no, this is gonna be the hard bit. So, room name. Okay, I kind of like this as a start. So, room name. Left one. Because I think I'm going to call this L1. And then. Do you know how to. Can you move a room? Does this let you? Oh, that lets you add more space to a room. But that doesn't do anything for that. Okay. -20. And I want it to be bigger. So the width of this room is gonna be is that the center of the room? The width? Probably. Let's say like 80. Maybe -40 then. Did I mess things up? Where's my other room? Wait, where's my original room? It should be this way. Control Z. How do I control... How... Oh, wait, they aren't by default connected. Interesting. Oh, that's irritating. So how do I add a... room? Why is this one... Okay, so... update room. Huh, okay. Screen transition. Screen transition. Hello, Kerosene. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how this works. Because I have no clue how these work. How do you do a screen transition? How are you doing, Kerosene? Yeah, I'm making a the pitch of this map is that it's a... Okay. It's a kind of Metroidvania thing that I want to make. You're doing good? That's good to hear. Doing pretty good. Got a bit distracted today because I was talking about ideas I had for a map. And now I'm like, okay, this is gonna be a thing now. Me making a map. Okay, so now the question is, how in the world do you make a screen transition? Because I would assume that it would be a placement thing. But... that's not... it doesn't appear to be a trigger. And I would assume it's not an entity. Ooh, mapping. Hello, Mindsire. How are you doing? I'm trying to make a map. Oh, wait, what? Why did this get messed up? Oh. Edit. edit, redo? Oh, butts. Thanks for the good luck, have fun. How are you doing? Okay, we need the placement. Entities. Go down to up spikes. It's supposed to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 groups of spikes. Okay. That looks right. Do you know how to do screen transitions? Because I'm trying to figure out how you do a transition over here to L1. Like, that's my current question. It's like, I think I have a decent I think this is a decent start for the first screen. Just it introduces 3 different concepts. You have to place them next to each other. What does that mean? Like, what do you mean by place them next to each other? Alt plus arrows. Okay. But I scrolled around on this screen and I couldn't see the other map, the other room. No matter how... Oh. Oh. Right, that, like that? Okay. Oh. Weird. I did not realize that's what I did. Placement. Trigger. Spawn. And then spawn point is an entity, right? So I have to have both a spawn point and a that? Wait. What? Is an entity. So, oh, you have a trigger and then you have a spawn point. Okay. Interesting. Change spawn point mid-room. Interesting. My idea was that I'd want you to be able to... I'd want you to, when you get over here, get a new spawn point for the second half of the room. Now, room 1 is meant to be, like, a lot easier than some of the other routes. You know? This route probably should be the hardest stuff, because just getting out here is not exactly easy, because you have to crouch jump, grab that to get onto that, to jump over here, to do a corner kick to get up here. Which isn't like crazy hard, but not easy. I assume that the extended variant trigger that makes it so that you don't get your hair back, lasts until you get a trigger that says otherwise. I would assume it doesn't get reset per room. Now, I suppose I might want to have a trigger per room if people are going to like debug. I suppose. I'm trying to think of like, this is one of those things where it's like, I don't know how to design a good setup. For a lot of this stuff, I think. But, you know, I'll figure things out. So this side is meant to be continue to be very tight. Continue to be... But yeah, like, theming-wise, the idea is that you're in, like, a 50 style, like, have you seen, like, I mean, like, do you know, like, of Ring World? Or, I suppose the closest, more modern equivalent would be the Halos in Halo. Like, that's the setting, basically. So there'll be open areas and more closed areas, like right here is really closed and tight. Ooh, big room. But now, let's figure out how to do it. So what type of things would I want you to have to do? Well, what types of things are you required to do here? Jumping through trigger spikes, hypers over spikes, corner jumps, and that. So that's the question here would be, how do I make a room that uses all of that? This is where my instincts, like, I think the chained ultra rooms are gonna be a lot easier to design than these tighter rooms. Because those I have like some instinct of, okay, you have the platform and then you have platform lowered and platform lowered and platform lower, and occasionally other things you have to do to maintain or gain extra speed, like, oh, here you have to do some back boosts, or here you have to do a corner boost. Actually, I know what to do for this room. Let's start with an introduction of a mechanic. So how do you I know exactly what I want here. I want so where's a entity? Oh, I want a corner boost block modifier. And I'll want to add one to test as well. Add one here and here. Oh, right. Entities, spikes. But yeah, like, the idea here is, here we're going to be introducing the corner boost into the map. Spikes. Vanilla, basic, spikes. Up, default. So the question is, this is one of those cases where it's like automate. A lot of the fun here is that I don't know how setups work in a lot of cases, so that'll be fun to figure out. So if I want to make sure this is consistent. And then not give very much room on the ceiling. Because I want it to still be pretty tight. So this is meant to be a more linear room with not. Some rooms are gonna be more like the first one with multiple different exits. Some are gonna be more like this one. A little more linear, because linear is important for if you're playing. Since my goal is to make this be a decently difficult challenge. Okay, so if it's a corner boost, so do we have enough room here then? I don't. My brain is. This is one of those things where I need to look up like distances you get from things. Assuming you get with a dash, you can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tiles. But a flat 8 tile like that seems a little boring, so... Actually, let's start with an 8 tile and then see if that actually works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. I don't remember why I chose the sci-fi blocks as the option here. Spikes up, default. Control Z. And yes, I'm keeping the game open because I kind of want the music. I suppose this is meant to be like you're inside a space station. That feels a little poorly set up, so that'll probably have to be adjusted. But for a start, let's see if that actually is a valid option. I think my priority of getting the gameplay down before I worry about like the fact that I do want custom like assets, because like I want it to feel a little more like you're inside something. I wonder what tiles would be ideal for making the feeling of you're in a tight like where there's like lots of electronics and stuff. You're in the walls. That feels like a hard, like, feeling to get across. Let's drink some water. Wait, the idea is that, like, I want to see if I can build a challenge that uses corner boosts, corner kicks, and hypers. And you can't extend hypers in this map, because I've made the decision that I think it makes some sense. Like, I might change, I might have, I like that idea. For the tight spaces, it's core mode. For the more looser, like what happened there? Did I mess up a trigger or something? Oh, it's because my position was in this room. Okay, that actually works. Let's see, I should have put the spawn point here. Okay. So, how many tiles over is that? That's a few. Okay, select me. Yeah, it seems a little bit better. So that is a valid... Okay, that core boost setup does work. Okay. Technically, you can do this dash list, like, which is hilarious, and I'm not doing that. But... Okay. Okay, and then next up we want... Not spikes, we want... Probably... Dash crystal. Where's dash crystal? Like, where's, like, vanilla dash crystals? What are they called, actually? Are they not called dash crystals? Dash refill. Ah. Or just plain old refill, I suppose. Dream refill. We're not using those, but where is just... So they're just called refill. Interesting. Okay. Just so you get your dash back there. And then there'd also be a spawn point as well over there. So that'd be a few tiles up. Oh, wait. How do you make it so that it... Wait. Oh. Wait, are refills that don't respawn a different entity? Refill... Where's refills that don't... respawn... Or do I have to do it, like, on a per entity basis or something? Well, that'll be fun to figure out. So now you know a little bit of tech. So now it's time for the real challenge of the room. Using corner boosts, hypers, and corner jumps to get through the rest of this room. I love the idle noises in Celeste. They're so good. Okay, so now for this bit, what do I want you to have to do? This is where... okay... Well... Having it start with the corner boost doesn't seem like a bad idea. So having the setup be a consistent, like, 3 tile seems pretty fun. Is that the same setup as here? Do I want... might have to move the spawn point, I suppose. So I want you to grab that wall. And then you have to do a corner jump here. Oh, I like that. So corner boost, grab this wall. Control Z. Oh, this is where I'm gonna. This is where I'm like. I'm guessing you need a camera trigger here. I'm gonna guess that that's an integral part of this little bit. So then there's a corner jump here. So fall down, corner jump. Let's make that. Let's reduce that. I like the fact that they have the air tiles, like just the default, like, replace. So corner jump lets you move one, let's guess that it's like 4 tiles. So you can get onto that wall. Corner jump, and you have to grab there. And then climb up to here. Actually, let's make that climb a little more interesting. Da, da. Just don't know how to make this explicable. Let's make that a little less even. Then we want this to be a hyper, so 1, 2, so place. So we want to refill as well there. Well, actually, I know what to do instead. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mandatory 5 jump. Need to copy that trigger. No, that's an entity, not a trigger. That's an entity. And let's make this a corner boost, a corner boost block as well, just to make things a little easier. Do corner boost blocks make, I have a question. Do corner boost blocks make, reverse corner boosts more consistent? Be a 5 jump there. Let's give you 2 tiles. 3 tiles of height. Okay, and then okay, 5 jump. Then I want to do another. So where do I want you? Oh, okay, so I want you to end up there. Okay. And then another corner jump here. So 5 jump, over, wall jump, corner jump. Oh, corner jump would be here, off of here. And then this will be where you get your dash back, I think. That seems fair. Obviously, this is missing spikes, because I haven't placed it. I need to place some entity. Refill. I need to make these refills not respawn. Also, I should probably use spinners, but I'll add spinners later. Maybe. I don't know. Another corner boost there. E5 jump there. Yeah, well, where's spinners? Crystal, spinner, rainbow. I think that spin jump, that corner jump is still viable. Okay, no, Control Z. This feels silly. Just the sheer number of spikes. Wait, monument? Oh, there's a lot of different varieties of spikes. Wow. Right default, right default. I think you can corner jump from here to there. Might have to adjust that. And yes, it's meant to be pretty tight, I think. I wonder what the default is. Refilling corner? Is it refilling? Refilling, respawning refills or non-respawning refills? I'm hoping it's respawning. I'm going to need to figure out how to fix that, to be honest. Yeah, but this room is not designed to be a room you can backtrack through. I think some of the rooms are gonna have to be. I'm gonna have to think about like the fact that you're gonna be going through them more than one way. This is not one of those. That was a checkbox for can't respawn? Perhaps. I just don't know how to do that. Like, would it be select? Ah, there it is. I see it. It has the information. So that needs to be one use. I have no clue how hard I'm making this, to be honest. I'm fairly certain I'm making it doable by me. Okay, I might have made this too far. I might have made this impossible. Oh, nope, I did not. Okay, good. I was worried there. Wait, what? There's a second do I need to have a set respawn trigger? Probably. Okay, trigger. Wait, why is there a change respawn trigger in my hand? There it is, it's just that I didn't find. Ooh, I don't think you get high enough. That might not actually be possible. Though I do actually like this gameplay. So I think 4 tile might actually be better as the default for the corner boost. Oh, we need to make sure this isn't where you can still do a corner boost. Okay, that might be a problem. So that second corner boost I might need to move that. That'll have to be adjusted, okay. The length of the corner boost I think is fine, it's the... So... Okay, this is a little... You can't get up here easy. So maybe lower and then... Okay, so we'll want to get rid of that. All. So corner jump, grab that, corner round. Okay, that seems pretty reasonable. Maybe... And then go back to brush. Add a sci-fi there. Placement. Entity. Go back to spikes. That's doable. And then that 5 jump's definitely doable. This bit's definitely doable, I think. Okay. Save. Now the change respawn should, in theory, work. We might have to move this a little bit further back. So that you don't have the ability to be here with a dash. But yes, I like those corner boosts. I think the jump height might be bad for them, so that might have to be adjusted. And also, for some reason, the spawn point was still next to the start, so I don't know why that is the case. Yeah, so many corner jumps in this map. You know. Corner jumps and corner boosts. Might try adding like a 6 jump somewhere, but the problem is figuring out the pixel for 6 jump is probably the hardest part about a 6 jump. I think they're like a 2 or 3 frame depending on... Well, actually that might only be true with vanilla 6 jumps. I would guess that a corner boost block makes 6 jumps a little more consistent. Oh, you don't have enough height. Okay. That 5 jump is badly set up then. And that's a 5 jump, right? Okay, so that 5 jump has not enough height. Might be maybe a little bit more doable, actually. There, now you actually have room for a 5 jump. Make it a little uneven. Okay. Then let's do some gameplay past that point because we've figured out that that's doable. So that is 4 tiles. Is 5 tiles possible? 1, 2, 3, 4 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then and force you to save the dash because you need it for something later. Then climb up. Oh, and then you have to do a hyper again. So what was how many tiles was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, and it was kind of doable. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then 2 tiles after that. 2. Oh, let's make you do. Ooh, that could be funny. Make it so you have to do a bunny hop. So this is where, like, the technical details of like spacing is gonna really make or break this level. Because my current idea is bunny hop into. Let's give you a little more room on that side. Bunny hop into corner boost, I think, which would be funny. No, I meant to. Oh, no. I want to... Nope. I like it one tile lower. So, bunny hop. Grab a dash crystal here. And then... at some point in the bunny hop, I want you to corner boost off of something. Do any of y'all know the tile spacing for a bunny hop? Like how high you get? So I think it's a decent number. Probably more distance than that, actually. Nope. Want that there. Wait, why am I getting my dash back? Oh, is it because I didn't pass through this trigger? Wait, why is this the starting point? Oh, is this because this is at 0, 0? Okay. Ah, that's interesting. Okay. Is there a view grid or something? Okay. So, wait. How do you make chapters start? It wouldn't be a trigger, it would be like an entity. For start level spawn point. That seems reasonable. So by default, it's whatever's near 0, 0, based on what I'm seeing. Okay, I have an idea. So if it's a bunny hop, we want into like a corner boost, we want like, maybe the corner boost will be here. Ah, the room will have to be made bigger. So that's a bunny hop into corner boost. And the bunny hop will be over like a somewhat jagged pit filled with spinners. Spinners and spikes. Spikes and spinners. Oh, that you might bonk there. Placement. Entity. Crystal spinner. Rainbow. Da da da. I like the semi-random mix of spinners and spikes I'm doing. And then we want spikes. Oh, I haven't used trigger spikes in a bit. We'll want to use those at some point. Right default. We'll want to put it in up default. Refill. Refill. And then one use, save changes, save changes, save changes, save changes, file. Wait, it saves it as a bin. I didn't realize that was how len worked. Interesting. Yes, I'm calling it len because that's kind of the closest to the, like, German, I would think. Also, it's been about an hour or more since my last break. So I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be back in just a little bit. Yeah. Shit. Let's see how playable this level is. Huh? I put a forced level spawn trigger over there. Okay. Huh. Oh. Let's see. Restart chapter? Nope. It spawns me here for some reason. So let's right click here. Because I created a forced start level spawn point. Oh wait, does that not make that this? Oh okay, I'm just misunderstanding what that means. I mean, or at least I think I am. I'm back. You have to do some stuff. Ooh. Welcome back. Nope. Da da da. Please, how are you doing? I'll just wait. So what does Emperor's Core Mode mean? So it's been spawning me here, so... I'm trying to... I'm trying to fix the fact that it's... I don't know why it's spawning me here instead of here. But I assume it's because this is like 0-0. You're doing okay? That's good to hear. But yeah, I definitely want it to be in core mode. Because that's what I've been designing this round, is it being core mode. Core mode is core mode. Okay. Wait. Why am I? Is it because... Oh, it's the cold or hot in core mode? Is core mode not a... Is core mode not the single dash thing? Your dash doesn't respawn when you hit the ground thing? Do you have to do the dash, or do you need this one instead for what I mean? What I want? So, like, does core mode make it so your dash doesn't refill? Actually, I could probably double check considering. No, okay, core mode does not. Wait, is that not 5? Is that not 5 tile? Is that not 5 tile? Do you think it's that? Huh. But I just changed. Oh, did I add that after I started this? I have no clue. Also, is that 6 is that 6 tiles, not 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now that's a 5 tile. You think it's a don't refill dash? Okay. So the question is, why is that 5 jump so weird? Is that not 5? That is 5 jump, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I was like, why? Save. What? Have I forgotten how to do a 5 jump? It could just be that I've forgotten how to do a 5 jump. I mean, I haven't done a 5 jump in a while. Oh, I'm not buffering the second jump. I'm like... I'm failing. Why am I failing a flipping 5 jump? Then I can get the flipping corner boost. Also, the roof is too low. Still? Oh, bull. Okay. Selection all. Foreground tiles. Oh, we're in test still. That, you need that much room? Wow. Brush. Da-da. Oh, I don't want a floor there. Also, I don't know how to make a specific place the start of the room. So that'll be fun. Start of the level. So what do you think of this screen? It's a quarter boost, quarter jump, 5 jump, quarter jump, bunny hop. Oh, that's, I need the other one. File, save, and then we need to restart. Celeste is still playing the music. What is it? Alt F4 to force close something? Doesn't look bad. How do you force close this? Control. Delete. Oh, so let's. Okay, no, I don't need Task Manager. Or I might need Task Manager. Why is Celeste being a butt? I still don't need that open. Celeste, please. Why is Celeste not? Do you know what the force close button is on Windows? Okay, so for some reason Alt F4 isn't working for this. But this works. And Control Alt Delete works. So pressing Windows key doesn't do anything. Doing that does. Nope, settings doesn't help. Yeah, okay. What? Why are you being a butt? That might be like Command X on like a Mac, would be my guess. Was my decision to keep Celeste open while I overwrote the map I was using? a good idea? No. Probably. That probably is what caused this issue. Is me pressing save in Len while I was in the map. Okay, we might have to restart I might have to restart this computer. Okay. Well, I'll be back in a few seconds. Shouldn't take too long. I just